A strange stillness hung in the sky when Surya was about to rise. For 10,000 years, he had fulfilled his duty, appearing at dawn without fail. But on this particular day, he felt the weight of a prophecy pressing against the horizon. He knew that the moment his light touched the world, something long awaited would finally awaken. Still, he was bound to the laws of nature. His golden chariot moved forward, and the sky slowly turned red, as if a wound deep in creation had begun to bleed. And in that first beam of trembling dawn light, Diti opened her eyes. She felt a stirring in her womb. Long time ago, she had asked her husband, Kashyapa, for a son who would destroy Indra. A son born from her pain and resentment, strong enough to stand firm even before the thunderbolt of the gods. Now, with the rising sun, she felt that wish beginning to take form inside her. She already knew his name, Vajranga, the one whose body would be as strong as Indra's weapon. When her son grew up, the prophecy unfolded without delay. Vajranga rose to power, invaded the heavens, and defeated Indra. Soon, the once proud king of the gods knelt at Diti's feet, stripped of his dignity and trembling with fear. Diti ordered Vajranga to cut Indra's head off, but Brahma intervened and said, "Diti, Indra is the Devaraja. His death may gratify you, but it will create a terrible vacuum. Your son has already decimated his pride. If you spare his life, that shall further add to his shame. Isn't that the foulest punishment possible?" Diti was not swayed, but Vajranga liked what he was hearing. "I agree. Why kill him when we can give him a life worse than death? I obey you, Parampita." Vajranga bowed and agreed to Brahma. Pleased with Vajranga, Brahma created a divine woman named Vajrangi and united her with Vajranga. Then Vajranga retired to the forest to perform austerities. Seeing her husband's devotion, Vajrangi also decided to meditate until his return. Such was their piety that everyone soon began marveling at the couple. But Indra had not forgotten the shame he had suffered. He targeted Vajrangi. Turning into a snake, he bit her again and again. But the grace of Brahma prevented her from dying. Then he sent endless rain to torment her still body as she meditated. She endured the cold and flood in silence, weakened but unbroken. When Vajranga returned and saw the suffering inflicted upon his innocent wife, his anger burned fiercely. Diti too was shaken, blaming the gods for a fresh wound upon their family. Vajranga approached Brahma again, filled with fury. To protect the fragile balance of the worlds and prevent further destruction, Brahma granted a new blessing. He promised them a son who would grow to be a terror to the gods, a child born to challenge heaven itself. That son would be named Taraka. Years passed, and Taraka grew into the warrior destiny had promised. When he learned of the purpose of his birth, his determination hardened. He traveled to the icy heights of the Paripatra Mountains, where nothing grew and settled upon a barren piece of land. There, he began an intense penance to Brahma. He stood on one leg for a century, balancing only on his toes for another. He submerged himself under water for 100 years and then sat within blazing fire. His resolve astonished creation. Moved at last, Brahma appeared before him. Taraka had already received the promise of immense strength, but he wished to go further. He asked for immortality. Brahma said, "That is out of bounds." Taraka said, "Grant me something else then. Grant me that only the son of Mahadeva will be able to kill me." Brahma paused. It cleaved him like a sword. Because Mahadeva was lost in infinite meditation after the death of Sati, he had withdrawn from the world, turning away from all forms of desire and creation. The idea of him becoming a father seemed nearly unimaginable. Still, the boon was granted. With this new power protecting him, Taraka rose like a storm upon heaven. The gods fought together, led by Indra, but none could stand against him. The blessing of Brahma shielded him from all divine weapons. The Devaraja Indra was captured. His head was shaven, and his body was marked with the feet of dogs. The gods had no hope left and rushed back to Brahma. Brahma assured them that Taraka would indeed be destroyed, but only by Mahadeva's child. And this was the very thing Taraka had counted on. But there was one final thread left in the loom of destiny. Sati, the eternal power, had been reborn, this time as Parvati. And in her heart lived the same devotion, the same longing for Shiva. Only she could awaken him from his endless meditation. Only she could lead him toward the child who was destined to end Taraka. And so the cosmos waited, with a single question echoing: would the silent hermit ever return to the world and father a son?